Hello, Life Path 11, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology. I'm Jennifer, and today I have Mouse with me who summarily kicked out Badger, so he thinks he's the big guy on the block right now. And of course, the lovely Yasmin down here in her little dog couch. It's a great time to be alive, let me tell you. All right, Life Path 11. You will notice that you have your own video this month, sorry, because I had some requests to do the master numbers like by themselves. I thought, well, I'll give it a shot and see what happens. It's kind of good because Life Path 11, you have your numerology for December is an 11. Unlike the number that you reduced down to, a 2, which is a 2 this month for December. So uh, your numerology for December is an 11. So it's good. You should still check out the video for 2 if you have an opportunity because your number does reduce down to that. So you do carry the vibration and the foundation of the 2 energy as well. So December. Mm-hmm. You're in your element here, 11. A lot of enlightenment, a lot of intuition. This is a time of powerful chemistry. This is really a time of embracing your dreams and converting them into reality. I know, I love it. This is a great time for you to listen to the divine inspiration that is coming into you and to create a new way of communicating with someone or a new way to embrace others in their differences. This is a good time for you to really open yourself up to some new, I, I want to say new gifts of clairvoyance or clairaudience. Um, this is also a wonderful time for you to I almost want to say figure out a way to move around obstacles that are in your path and on your journey. This is um this is a time of trying to really embrace that humility within yourself because that is a shadow side of an 11. Um and ignoring your spiritual gifts probably going to be a big challenge for you this month because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on astrologically, energetically, but more importantly, this is a busy month because it's the holiday season. So, whatever it is that you do celebrate, it's still a holiday season and it's the end of the year. So, this can be a time when it's really easy for you to ignore your spiritual gifts. And that's not good because when you start ignoring your spiritual gifts, you start moving into issues like with headaches and maybe kidney stones or gallstones. And that's not something you want to have during the holiday season, right? I know. So, that's just your shadow side. That's the shadow effects of an 11. Now, a lot of people that are an 11 life path number will have a tendency to smoke nicotine because it blocks their intuition. It blocks all of that guidance that's coming in because it can be scary. And I know because I live with an 11 and it took me years to get him off the nicotine. I know. It's crazy. So, for the master number here, December is going to be a very interesting time because we do have a speed bump in December. On December 7th, we have my cat knocking off my stuff. It's great. On December 7th, we have a full moon in Gemini. Gemini is currently hosting our friend Mars, who is retrograde. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Mars in Gemini is that's a technical term. And Mars retrograde in Gemini is, and there's another technical term for you. It's intense energy. So, with this full moon in Gemini, which is normally a lot of fun, I mean, Geminis are fun at parties. This is a great time to have the full moon in Gemini because it's the holiday season, right? And it's a wonderful time to have this full moon in Gemini every year. Got the sun in Sagittarius. Everybody's ready to party, right? But not this time. No. With Mars in Gemini and Mars retrograde in Gemini and the full moon in Gemini, this is going to be some weird stuff. Okay. It's going to be a lot harsher than we normally see with the full moon in Gemini, and it can be a little aggressive. All right. So, what it's going to do is it's really going to challenge the 11 energy to use their intuition. It's going to challenge that 11 energy to get around those obstacles that they're usually really good at getting around. It's going to give them a challenge to that. And this can be like hard for an 11. So, what we want to do is we don't want to ignore our spiritual gifts. That's not the time for it. We want to keep working and keep looking for those ways to get around the obstacles that come up in our journey. So, instead of like just running into this energy and just confronting it, that's not what we want to do. That's not the kind of um that's not the kind of thing that we want to use to get around this obstacle. We want to take it a little bit gentler. Okay? So we want to pull back and use our intuition and use that powerful enlightenment that 11s have by sitting back and just saying, okay, I'm going to observe this. It's just for a few days. When the moon starts moving into Cancer and when the moon is solidly in Cancer, we're going to feel so much better because it's going to have distance from the Mars that is currently in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the god of communication. So it is going to interrupt our communication and probably a little bit of your intuition. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Keep it open. Keep that communication open with spirit. You don't have to keep that communication open necessarily with everybody because I keep seeing everybody pulling back at this time. It may not be possible for you to just completely jump out of the activities of the moment, but it is going to give you an opportunity to create a new way of communicating with people if you see that they are not responding to you. Keep it positive, 11. Keep it positive and keep just saying, okay, I may not understand what's going on here. Be humble during this period. It it can be really great. It really can. But this full moon in Gemini is going to be an intense one. The great news is this is only for a few days. It truly is only for a few days. And then when the moon starts moving into Cancer, it's going to change the dynamic. It is. We're still going to have Mars in Gemini. We're still going to have Mars retrograde, but we won't have the full moon coupled with it. And it's going to feel a little bit better. When we get to the 21st of December, we've got the sun moving into Capricorn. The sun's moving into Capricorn. The sun is squared Jupiter, which is actually quite lucky. And it's winter solstice. So there's some really great things that are happening in December. There really are. We just have to get over this minor little speed bump that is happening on December 7th and maybe the surrounding days. Yeah. All right, let's see what kind of advice cards I get for you today. I'm pulling from Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, Moonology, and the Healing Crystal Reading cards, the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. Let's see if I can get that correct. Yeah. All right. Start with the Goddess Guidance Oracle. I keep forgetting to tell everybody about my t-shirt. So I got this t-shirt for my birthday. I am vintage 1972. I do have all of my original parts. Haven't added any parts yet. Well, I've added a few inches, but I'm looking to get rid of those. So, we'll see what we can do about that. And I love this t-shirt. One of my cousins gave it to me for my birthday, and it just makes me happy to wear it. So I wanted to wear it for some of my readings. Good stuff. Artemis, guardian. I like that. See if I can get it in focus. Oh, you want to stretch out any further, Mouse? Knocking my stuff down. Seriously. And Life Path 11, let me know if you like having your own or if you want to be coupled back up with the two. I mean, generally, you guys do have the same number every month. You have the same numerology every month. But this month was a little different. So I'm kind of glad that someone asked me to do this. Ooh, have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. I like that. Oh, hello. That was too many cards. You don't need 3 crystal cards, right? Right, Jasmine? You want to poke your head up here? Yeah. Isn't that right, Jazz? Yeah. What do you think? Labradorite. Take action. I know it. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Okay, I know. I'm almost done. All right. Artemis, the guardian. I don't need a book or glasses for this one, so I'll do that one first. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. I like that. How nice. So, what is it that you're trying to do this month? Okay, there's the waxing moon. Where's the waxing crescent? Here it is. All right. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Love it. Oh my gosh. However, the waxing crescent moon is a reminder that you must keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you. Yeah. And allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests that there is a reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. I am focused on what I want. I like that. Boy, do I like that. All right, Labradorite. I'm getting to know this book quite well. Okay. Labradorite. Take action. Labradorite is the stone of magic, which assists you to connect to and awaken the gifts that lie within your world, opening up your gifts. I love it. Labradorite works closely with the element of wind, inviting you to receive the medicine of moving forward and taking the right action in your life. That is awesome. It supports you to integrate spiritual experiences into the physical world. It opens and activates the third eye. Well, 11, I definitely see that you do need to accept some divine inspiration during December. And you're not going to let this full moon in Gemini slow you down. You're just going to pull back and just take it step by step. It's going to be great. It really is. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see like what happens for you in the new year. So make sure you stay tuned because I am posting some stuff about 2023 in December. Be great for you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I love 11s because again, I live with an 11. So it's awesome energy. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 11. I appreciate you supporting my new channel so much. It's been a lot of fun for me. I'm just having a blast. Um, don't forget to watch your weekly forecast, zodiac. Sorry, your weekly zodiac forecast on this channel as well. And some of my other shows from my other channel, Metaphysical Round Table, that have migrated over to this channel, like Astrology Chat and Reviewed. Yeah, it's awesome. Again, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful December. Just full of harmony and just full of love and light. And I hope you have lovely, lovely holidays full with like get togethers and family. We haven't really been able to do that in the past couple of years. So I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And until I see you again, Life Path 11, get out there and make your magic. Bye.